Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon because we're diving deep into ancient wisdom that can completely transform your chaotic, stressful, modern life. Imagine waking up every single day feeling calm, centered, and genuinely at peace. No matter what the world throws at you, no more constant anxiety, overthinking, or that endless chase for happiness that never seems to arrive. Sounds impossible, it's not. Today we're exploring Buddha's rules for a peaceful life you must follow daily. These aren't strict religious commandments, but they're practical, timeless principles from Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, that anyone can apply right now. Whether you're a busy professional, student, parent, or just someone tired of feeling overwhelmed, these rules will help you build inner peace one day at a time. Stick around till the end because I'll share a simple daily routine to integrate all of them. Let's get into it. Rule 1. Master the present moment. Stop dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Buddha famously said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." How many of you are guilty of replaying yesterday's argument or stressing about tomorrow's deadlines? Raise your hand. I know I used to be the king of overthinking. The truth is, suffering comes from our mind wandering away from now. Right here, in this moment, you have everything you need. Try this today. When you feel your mind racing, pause, take 3 deep breaths, and ask yourself, what is happening right now? What can I see, hear, feel? This simple mindfulness practice grounds you. Start small. During your morning coffee, really taste it. While walking, notice each step. You'll be amazed how much calmer you feel. Peace isn't somewhere out there, it's already inside you, waiting for you to show up. Comment below. What's one thing you're grateful for in this exact moment? Rule 2. Practice mindfulness in everything you do. Mindfulness isn't just sitting cross-legged for hours, it's bringing full awareness to your daily activities. Buddha taught the 4 foundations of mindfulness: body, feelings, mind, and phenomena. Eat mindfully. No scrolling while chewing. Work mindfully. Focus on one task at a time. Even washing dishes can become a meditation if you do it with presence. In our distracted world of notifications and endless scrolling, this is revolutionary. It reduces stress, improves focus, and helps you respond instead of react. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes of formal meditation daily, then extend that awareness everywhere. Your relationships will deepen, your productivity will soar, and inner peace will become your default state. Rule 3. Follow the 5 precepts for ethical living. These are foundational guidelines for a peaceful mind and harmonious life. Abstain from harming living beings. Practice kindness and compassion, even small acts like letting someone merge in traffic or speaking gently. Abstain from taking what is not given. Respect others' time, energy, and possessions. Honesty builds trust and self-respect. Abstain from sexual misconduct. Cultivate respectful relationships. Abstain from false speech. Speak truthfully and kindly. Words have power. Use them to uplift. Abstain from intoxicants. Keep your mind clear. Alcohol or excessive distractions cloud judgment and peace. These aren't about perfection, they're about intention. When you live ethically, guilt and regret fade away. Your conscience stays clean, and that brings profound peace. Rule 4. Cultivate compassion and kindness. Metta. Buddha taught that hatred does not cease by hatred, but by love alone. In a world full of judgment and division, be the one who chooses understanding. Practice loving kindness, wish well for yourself, your loved ones, even difficult people. Start your day with a short metta meditation. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease. Extend it outward. Do one random act of kindness daily. Compliment a stranger, help a colleague, listen without interrupting. Compassion isn't weakness, it's the strongest force for inner peace. It dissolves anger and connects you to something bigger. Rule 5. Embrace non-attachment and detachment. Non-attachment stands as one of the most profound yet misunderstood teachings in Buddha's philosophy. He famously declared, "You only lose what you cling to." This wisdom cuts to the heart of human suffering. Attachment, whether to material possessions, specific outcomes, relationships, status, or even our own self-image, creates the roots of anxiety, disappointment, and ongoing mental turmoil. When we cling tightly, we set ourselves up for pain because life is inherently impermanent. Everything changes, people move on, jobs shift, health fluctuates, and possessions break or lose their shine. True peace emerges when we learn to engage fully with life while holding it lightly. Non-attachment does not mean indifference, coldness, or abandoning responsibilities. It means loving deeply without possessing, working diligently without being enslaved by results, and enjoying experiences without needing them to define your happiness. Imagine holding a beautiful butterfly in your hands. If you squeeze too tightly, you crush it. If you hold it gently and let it fly when it's time, you honor its beauty without destroying it. This metaphor captures the essence of detachment, presence without grasping. Consider how attachment manifests in daily life. Many people tie their self-worth to career success. They obsess over promotions, salaries, or recognition, and when things don't go as planned, a missed deadline, a rejected project, or a layoff, their entire world crumbles. Others cling to relationships, becoming jealous or controlling because they fear loss. Parents sometimes attach excessively to their children's paths, pushing unrealistic expectations that strain family bonds. Even positive things like good health or financial stability become sources of worry when we fear their departure. Buddha's insight into impermanence, anicca, underpins this rule. Everything is in constant flux. By accepting this truth, we free ourselves from the exhausting cycle of craving and aversion. Detachment cultivates resilience. When challenges arise, a breakup, financial setback, or health issue, we view them as temporary teachers rather than personal failures. This perspective transforms suffering into growth opportunities. Practical ways to cultivate non-attachment. Practice mindful observation of cravings. Throughout the day, notice when you feel a strong need for something, scrolling for validation on social media, needing the last word in an argument, or fixating on a future purchase. Pause and ask, what am I really seeking here? Will this truly bring lasting peace? Often the craving dissolves in the light of awareness. Declutter physically and mentally. Start with your living space. Donate items you haven't used in a year. Notice how lightness follows. Extend this to mental clutter. Release old grudges through forgiveness rituals, such as writing unsent letters expressing your feelings and then burning them symbolically. Reframe goals with flexibility. Set intentions rather than rigid expectations. Instead of "I must get this promotion," try "I will do my best work," and remain open to outcomes. Celebrate effort and learning over results. Loving kindness for letting go. Use metta phrases tailored to detachment. May I love without clinging. May I find freedom in release. Repeat during meditation or moments of tension. Gratitude without possession. Enjoy a delicious meal fully, then release the desire for more. Appreciate a sunset without photographing it obsessively. Savor friendships without demanding constant contact. Real-life stories illustrate this power. A successful executive once attached his identity entirely to his company role. When the business faced downturns, he spiraled into depression. Through Buddhist-inspired practices, he learned to value his skills independently of the title. He eventually transitioned to consulting, finding greater fulfillment and peace because his happiness no longer depended on external validation. Another example involves romantic relationships. Many suffer from anxious attachment, constantly seeking reassurance. Embracing non-attachment allows deeper love because it stems from freedom rather than fear. You support your partner's growth without trying to control their journey. The benefits are transformative: reduced anxiety, deeper presence, stronger relationships based on mutual respect, and an unshakable inner calm. You stop living in what-if scenarios and start thriving in what is. Challenges lose their power to derail you. As you practice, you'll discover that true security comes not from holding on, but from trusting the flow of life. Non-attachment invites a lighter existence. You engage passionately with work, creativity, and love, yet remain undisturbed when conditions change. This freedom is liberating. It opens space for joy, creativity, and genuine connection. Peace blossoms naturally when you stop clinging and start flowing with life's beautiful impermanence. Rule 6. Practice contentment and gratitude daily. Contentment, known as santutti in Buddhist teachings, is a quiet superpower in our noisy, comparison-driven world. Buddha emphasized that true happiness arises from within, not from accumulating more. In an era of endless advertising and social media highlight reels, we're conditioned to believe we're perpetually lacking. Better gadgets, fitter bodies, more exotic vacations. This mindset fuels dissatisfaction. Contentment flips the script. It's the deep satisfaction with what already exists, right here and now. Gratitude serves as the daily practice that nurtures contentment. When you regularly acknowledge blessings, your brain rewires toward positivity. Neuroscientific studies support this. Consistent gratitude increases dopamine and serotonin, enhancing mood and resilience. Buddha taught appreciation for simple things, recognizing that chasing endless desires leads to suffering while contentment brings peace. Building a robust gratitude practice. Evening reflection journal. Each night, write 3 specific things you're grateful for. Be detailed, not just my family, but the way my partner made me laugh today over dinner. This trains your mind to scan for positives. Morning gratitude ritual. Before checking your phone, spend 2 to 3 minutes naming things you appreciate about your body, home, or opportunities ahead. Pair it with deep breathing. Gratitude walks. During daily movement, notice sensory gifts, birdsong, the feel of breeze, colors in nature. Turn ordinary moments sacred. Gratitude letters. Write, and optionally send, notes thanking people who impacted your life. This strengthens connections and amplifies joy. Contentment challenges. For 1 week, avoid all non-essential shopping. Notice how desires fade and satisfaction grows with existing possessions. Contentment does not equal complacency or giving up ambition. It means pursuing goals from a place of wholeness rather than deficiency. You can strive for improvement while appreciating your current station. A student overwhelmed by exams found peace by shifting focus. Instead of fixating on perfect scores, he expressed gratitude for the chance to learn, which paradoxically improved his performance through reduced anxiety. In relationships, gratitude transforms dynamics. Instead of taking a spouse's efforts for granted, regularly voice appreciation. This creates a positive cycle of kindness. Parents modeling contentment teach children invaluable lessons about inner wealth over material excess. Buddha's life exemplified this. Despite royal upbringing, he renounced luxury for simplicity, finding enlightenment through inner exploration. His teachings remind us that external conditions rarely satisfy long-term. The mind's relationship to them determines happiness. Challenges to contentment arise during hardship, illness, loss, or uncertainty. Here, gratitude becomes a lifeline. Even in difficulties, small mercies exist: supportive friends, a warm bed, moments of laughter. Reframing "this is terrible" to "this is hard, and I'm grateful for the strength I'm building" fosters growth. Over time, contentment becomes your default. You stop the exhausting hedonic treadmill of "I'll be happy when," and discover joy in the journey. Simple pleasures regain their sparkle: a home-cooked meal, deep conversation, quiet evenings. Relationships deepen because you're present rather than distracted by wants. Productivity improves as energy shifts from comparison to creation. Incorporate contentment into decision-making. Before major purchases or commitments, ask, does this align with my values, or am I seeking fulfillment externally? This leads to wiser choices and fewer regrets. Ultimately, practicing contentment and gratitude daily unlocks profound peace. You become less reactive to life's ups and downs, more generous with others, and deeply attuned to life's abundant gifts. Happiness is not a destination, it's the way you travel, with an open, appreciative heart. Rule 7. Speak and think positively. Right speech and right thought. Buddha placed immense importance on the mind and speech as shapers of reality. He taught, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." Right speech, samavaka, and right thought, samasankappa, form essential parts of the Noble Eightfold Path. Our thoughts create emotions which drive actions and words. Negative patterns, worry, criticism, gossip, generate suffering for ourselves and others. Positive, wise attention cultivates peace. Right thought involves cultivating thoughts of renunciation, letting go of harmful desires, goodwill, wishing others well, and harmlessness. Right speech means abstaining from lies, divisive talk, harsh language, and idle chatter while speaking truthfully, kindly, and helpfully. Daily practices for transformation. Thought awareness. Use mindfulness to catch negative self-talk. "I'm not good enough." And reframe it. "I'm learning and growing." Keep a thought log for a week to identify patterns. Loving kindness. Meditation. Spend 10 minutes daily directing well wishes to yourself, loved ones, neutral people, and difficult individuals. This softens the mind. Mindful speech pauses. Before speaking, ask, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it timely? This prevents regretful words. Positive input diet. Curate what you consume: books, podcasts, conversations. Limit negativity-inducing media. Forgiveness practice. Actively release resentments. Visualize handing over grudges to a higher power or the universe, freeing your energy. Positive thinking isn't toxic positivity that denies reality. It's balanced wisdom, acknowledging difficulties while choosing constructive responses. A manager known for sharp criticism shifted to appreciative feedback, resulting in higher team morale and productivity. His own stress levels dropped dramatically. In personal relationships, right speech prevents escalation. Instead of "you always," try, "I feel overwhelmed when," "can we find a solution together?" This fosters understanding. Buddha's own words healed rather than harmed. His teachings spread through compassionate dialogue. Modern psychology echoes this. Cognitive behavioral techniques show how reframing thoughts changes emotional states and behaviors. During tough times, positive thought becomes a discipline. After loss, one might think, "This pain is teaching me compassion I can share with others." This alchemical shift turns suffering into purpose. Benefits include better mental health, stronger connections, conflict resolution, and personal integrity. Your words carry power. Use them to uplift, inspire, and create harmony. Mastering right speech and thought is an ongoing journey. Gentle persistence yields profound inner peace as your inner world becomes a sanctuary of kindness and clarity. Rule 8. Live simply and follow the middle path. Buddha advocated the middle way, avoiding extremes of indulgence and self-mortification. After years of asceticism and luxury, he discovered balance leads to enlightenment. In today's fast-paced, consumerist society, simplicity and moderation restore clarity and peace. Living simply means reducing clutter in possessions, schedule, commitments, and mind. It creates space for what truly matters: relationships, growth, presence, and contribution. Implementing simplicity, physical decluttering. Use the KonMari method or similar. Keep only items that spark joy. Adopt one in, one out for new purchases. Digital minimalism. Set boundaries on screen time, notifications, and social media. Designate tech-free zones or hours. Time auditing. Track how you spend hours. Eliminate low-value activities. Prioritize deep work, rest, and meaningful connections. Financial simplicity. Practice mindful spending aligned with values. Embrace experiences over things. Middle path in habits. Balance work with rest, socializing with solitude, ambition with acceptance. Avoid all or nothing thinking in diet, exercise, or productivity. The middle path applies to emotions too. Feel fully without being overwhelmed. In parenting, it means guiding without helicoptering or neglecting. In career, pursuing excellence without burnout. Historical figures like Thoreau and Walden embodied voluntary simplicity, finding richness in nature and reflection. Buddha's Sangha lived modestly yet impactfully. Benefits abound: reduced stress, lower expenses, environmental friendliness, increased creativity, and deeper appreciation. Mental bandwidth expands when external noise diminishes. Challenges include societal pressure to keep up. Counter this by curating your influences and remembering your why: peace and freedom. Living simply and following the middle path cultivates sustainable peace. Life becomes richer through less, and balance becomes your natural rhythm. Rule 9. Meditate and reflect daily. Meditation is the cornerstone of Buddhist practice and a proven tool for peace. Even 10 to 15 minutes daily yields remarkable changes in brain structure, stress reduction, and emotional regulation, backed by extensive research. Structured daily practice. Morning session, 10 minutes of breath awareness or body scan to set intention and presence. Evening reflection, review the day without judgment. What went well, lessons learned, what to release. Varied techniques, mindfulness of breath, loving kindness, walking meditation or mantra repetition. Experiment to find resonance. Integration. Bring meditative awareness to everyday activities like eating or commuting. Start small to build consistency. Use apps or timers initially, then rely on natural cues. Overcome obstacles like restlessness with self-compassion. Every session counts. Buddha meditated under the Bodhi tree, subduing the mind to attain awakening. Modern practitioners report better focus, empathy, sleep, and resilience. Reflection complements meditation by processing experiences, preventing rumination, and fostering wisdom. Journal prompts. What am I learning? How did I respond skillfully today? Daily practice compounds. You respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Inner peace strengthens as the mind quiets and insight deepens. Rule 10. Serve others and remember interconnectedness. True peace blossoms through service and recognizing our deep interconnectedness. Buddha taught that all beings are linked. Harming others ultimately harms oneself, while helping uplifts the whole. Ways to serve. Small daily acts. Hold doors, listen actively, offer genuine compliments, volunteer time. Community involvement. Join or start groups aligned with your values, environmental, educational, or support networks. Skill sharing. Teach what you know, mentor others, contribute professionally, interconnectedness meditation. Visualize threads connecting you to all life. Practice compassion for distant strangers as for loved ones. Service shifts focus from self-centered worries to contribution, generating purpose and joy. Studies show helpers experience helpers high via endorphins. Buddha's life was dedicated to teaching and relieving suffering. His emphasis on karuna, compassion, and metta shows service as path to liberation. In a divided world, remembering interconnectedness fosters empathy and reduces conflict. Your peaceful actions ripple outward, creating positive change. Embrace service not for recognition, but from genuine care. This completes the journey to inner and outer peace. Imagine applying even half of these rules consistently. Your stress melts, relationships improve, and you handle life's storms with grace. Peace isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. Your 7-day challenge. Pick 3 rules this week and track them. Share your progress in the comments, but let's support each other. If this resonated, comment your favorite rule, and share this video with someone who needs peace. Subscribe for more ancient wisdom made practical. Remember Buddha's words, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. You've got this? Start today. Thank you for watching. Stay mindful, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste and peace be with you.